Here we are going live door to door with Dad. That's right, we got the cameraman's dad learning how to go door to door, and I've always taught car salesmen, insurance salesmen, business to business salesmen how to get nitty gritty and go door to door. A lot of people think door to door is beneath them, but not Ron. Ron's getting it in. The only thing he doesn't know is that we've already sold that job. He's just talking and talking. And you know what? Sometimes that's the biggest lesson in sales. You got to know when to shut the fuck up. But we didn't give him a lot of direction. So last time he was giving me hell about going into no soliciting neighborhood. Maybe you saw that episode. We did get the cops called on us. We got 3 deals that day. Today, it's going to be better. What happened, bud? Oh, I thought we already got that one. I think Mike's already signed that one up. This one right here?
That's, no, he hasn't.
He hasn't?
What are you talking about?
Okay.
I just walked up and talked to her. I told her somebody to get a car.
Nice.
You come up here though, because there's a situation.
There's a situation? What's the situation?
4 units together.
Yeah.
Okay. HOA says you have to get all 4 owners. They all have 4 separate insurance companies.
Yeah. You don't have to get all 4.
This is what she's saying. The person that Mike already sold. She said, we can't do it unless everybody does. She's going to get us the numbers. If I give her my card, she'll get us the 4 owners. Mike up for this?
I got it.
Call and see if we can pull them together. You know what I mean? I think they have to come together, but I don't know how to answer.
So maybe Mike Herrera has. Mike, our project manager from next door. We'll turn it over to our team. We probably are going to need the help of like engineers and attorneys. That's how we were able to win the replacement over here. But it's everything contingent upon approval. So if you have that paperwork, we can take care of all that.
What do you mean paperwork?
For the claim.
For the claim. Anything they have, anything with a claim number, anything denying coverage, anything that says it's below your deductible, any check that was paid. Do you remember?
Bank check was sent after the patching was done, but then right after that, the insurance company called us. So.
Right, but it's okay because let me explain how it works. It's going to take a little time, and we're going to help you. But your insurance company is backed by the state. There's a company called FIGA, and it's where basically the state makes sure and backs up a company solvent. And so you're still covered. You still have legitimate coverage. Even if the insurance company ran out of money, you still have a source. It's going to take a little extra time, but it's going to save you $42,000. Well, maybe Mike talked to the person who died.
He may have talked to one of the other 4 in the building, is what I'm saying.
Well, let's get up there. You think it's got any damage?
Why do you think I went over there? You want a roof? Hey, slow down! Don't run from me!
From quality control guy to sales rep, you got $1 million potential job YMCA.
It's the same job.
How much were
quality control? It's always quality.
How much to YMCA?
The one I went to today.
Yeah.
They have an $80,000 budget, so we're going to spend $80 grand.
Right.
What we're going to do is we're going to work out an $80,000 reseal.
Okay.
Here, let's flip.
And then,
ow, brother.
Mike said you came across a retail deal. Somebody that had already been approved.
Yeah.
You knocked the door.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
How'd that pitch go?
I was going through the neighborhoods by my house tomorrow morning because I know more will be there on the weekend. A lot of houses over there got flooded, 4 foot deep, stuff like that. So they're restoring them. So they're not there.
Yeah.
But I see all the tracks in the driveway. I see all the drywall going up. I see they're doing stuff. So I figured, you know what, Saturday, people are going to be working on these houses.
Right.
And I'm going to find my way to them. Well, this lady was coming out of her car with her groceries going to her house.
She looked like a homeowner.
No, she was walking into her house.
Right.
And I could tell there was visible damage.
Right.
Now, it was a new ridge vent, so I knew it was relatively new, but you could see the damage on the roof. And I just rolled my window down. I said, ma'am? She goes, yeah. I said, I'm looking around the neighborhood about roofs that need it, and you obviously need some help. Could you use some help with that roof? I'm in roofing. I'll get it done for you. She goes, yeah, I haven't decided who my roofer is yet. I said, hold on 1 second. Let me get out of the truck.
Oh, nice.
Went up, talked to her. Talked to her for about 5 or 10 minutes out front. She was really nice. She explained to me, you know, her husband had just passed after the hurricane, and he was doing stuff in the house. I said, listen, I'm picking up prescriptions for my wife. I live a half a mile from you, right up front here. She said, I said, I got to get this script back to my wife. She's having some blood pressure issues, and I had 30 minutes to ride around. That's all I was doing. I said, can I come back tomorrow? She goes, sure. I said, I'll come back tomorrow. I'll get on your roof. I'll take pictures of what I need to send to your mortgage. Then talking to her, I found out she'd already gotten a check from Pace.
Yeah.
Is it Pace? No, People's.
Yeah, People's Trust.
So it was a release.
A lot of times
bank,
that's what it takes.
escrow.
Is just you showing up when you said you were going to show up a second time. That builds the trust.
Yeah.
But we got that deal, right?
Tuesday, we'll sign it Tuesday morning.
All right, let's go.
I didn't want to go in at the lowest price. I knew
we're
what
going to go
she
with the
had,
highest price.
so I went
Come
in
on.
at $19,000 to cover her gutters and roof. It's at 28.76%.
All right.
So I figured that was nice enough.
Be careful.
All right. Look at that. Are you taking the photos on company cam? Well, we don't have this on company cam.
No, you are. I'm not doing it. I'm making a video. All right, let me tell you the right photos that you want to make, right?
Yep.
So I actually am buying an app a friend of mine designed, and it helps you take guided photographs through each step of the process. It's called the Ride Inspection Software. It was really cool. I saw it at the IRE. But what you want to do is you want to take an overview of each elevation first. Okay. So stand over there and take an overview of this slope.
What I'm saying to you is we don't have this on file. I'm just taking it in my pictures right now.
Yeah, take it in your. You could upload it to company cam later.
That's what I'll do.
All right. Okay, let me get out of your shot. You want to take an overview, and then you want to take up close of each damaged tile. Ironically, this is a similar situation. I mean, maybe the original homeowner has passed away that was dealing with this, and she, I guess, accepted the amount for the repair, but she considered that her insurance company, since they're going out of business, or since they were no longer in business, that they didn't have any more money. And so she just kind of got stumped. Yeah, you want to lift that up? Yeah, there you go. Now this roof is smoked.
It's smoked, dude.
This thing's legitimately damaged.
I could shove those
100-mile-an-hour winds, and of course they were denied by their insurance for full replacement. Oh shit! Just almost stepped through the tarp.
Yeah, I'd be careful walking backwards on these tiles, dude. You might slip.
So take an overview of each elevation. Take the cracked tile like this right here that's really obviously damaged. Now,
Yeah, I already did that.
if you look, all you at home, most important thing when you're trying to identify if a tile is discontinued or not, you want to pick up a piece of tile, get the back side of it. You're usually going to have the manufacturer, the marking. This is a life tile. Anytime that you see life tile, you know it's discontinued. It's almost a standard rule that tile over 8 years old is going to have discontinued nature. So this is 18-year-old roof, obviously a lot of damage. I mean, bro,
Dude,
what are we in here? Are we like, this is like ground zero damage, smoked?
Dude, nobody's touched it.
No one, and she needs help?
Here's the thing I'm looking at.
Yeah.
They're saying they sent her loved one, who passed away, obviously, was the one that initially tried to do the insurance claim she's talking about. Nobody cleaned this projectiles up?
No.
Whoever came on this roof didn't even sweep off, they just came up and gave her a number for a fix?
Yeah, I know.
Dude, you can't even replace this tile. This is a patch job? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. We could throw these right here.
All right, we're
80-mile-an-hour wind would fly these.
Yeah.
They're not even glued down.
Let's get her taken care of.
So, can't replace these tiles. They're all broken. Just wanted you to see what your roof looks like. They're missing down there. It's all indented. They're not even there. That's what all this is. Flew up here. Wow.
So we got multiple units here, and this whole face is actually part this unit, part this unit. Now when we write it up, we can get, because it's one elevation, complete replacement of the entire elevation from either insurance company. But the goal is to just go crazy and just sign up like every single person in the neighborhood. And what it's gonna take us like having great luck today, getting 4 or 5 deals, but we're gonna find homeowners association president, someone on the board. What we need to do is we need to hold a watch us build party. And what that means is we'll put a tent up right there, and once we get this thing dried in, we're installed, we'll literally have chairs out here, we'll have pizza, tea, and we'll sit here and get on a microphone and tell them about how if they don't let us take a look at their roof, it's gonna cost them $50,000 in unexpected expense. And we're gonna help them save money. That's what we're here to do, all right? Let's go down here and sign her up.
Roofing is a gold rush. It is literally the easiest way to make $1 million in 2024. For 20 years, I've knocked on thousands of doors. For the first time ever, I'm doing weekly live training on SIRC, baby. I've got $10 million producers, roofing salespeople without a license, without startup capital, that are making $250,000 to $1 million in their pockets. And you can do this from the comfort of your home. Look, this is for people that are in real estate, sales, car sales. But if you're a roofer, you're just getting into the business, you're in roofing sales, you're a team leader, maybe you're an owner, I want to invite you to a free training while I break down how to be hardcore door to door, win with both insurance and retail. There's a huge shift in the market. If you can upsell metal and switch your client to retail, you can get to an average transaction value with more profit. If you want to learn how to sell commercial deals, you're only one deal away from hitting the blue collar lottery. I don't care where you are in this journey, you could be next. Had a brand new sales rep. He landed a $2.5 million job, did a good job, then got 2 more $1 million jobs before 8 months in the business. That could be you. On this free training, we're going over door to door, we're going over insurance, we're going over retail, we're going over commercial, but one of the biggest ways to double profits for roofers in 2024 is solar. Guys, if you're in the solar industry right now, with interest rates really high, one of the best things that you can do to be different is learn the roofing process, because there's huge reciprocity. It's easier to sell a solar job once you've done the roof. So look, click the link below. It's me, some of the top guys across the country, $10 million and up producers. There's nobody training on this call that hasn't sold at least $10 million in roofs. I'm not gonna be doing this forever. I've never done this before. It's gonna be off the chain, SIRC 2024. Come make $1 million with Lee. See you inside of training.
Had him take the video.
Man, that's the issue on your They're not even homeowners only. These can just they're all the way down your roof.
All of them are like that.
Just sitting here.
And that's just one ridge. Down at the bottom, there's a divot in the tarp too. And then the pictures I took, you can see all the broken tiles. He's gonna bring a form that simply says that you'll use us if we go through the trouble of getting it okayed by your insurance company, and it's all contingent on that. It's just simply contingent on if we get approval from insurance, which we will. It'll just take a little time. We're gonna have our attorneys go after that.
Hey, I'll
But
be
you
happy
need
to
it. We were both looking up there going, oh my God. I mean, I don't think you're old enough to be my mom, but if it was my mom's house, Lee, if this was your mom's house and you walked up on her,
Oh my God, I'd be so disappointed. But I'm gonna make the insurance pay and take care of you like your family. Communicate directly with the insurance company and obtain an agreed price. It says, upon funding, you'll execute a contract with our RCA for a price specified by the insurance company. No charges for these services other than the awarding of the contract, contingent upon approval. No approval, no deal. Your out-of-pocket expense will not exceed your deductible. Very simple.
and I'll be the one taking care of you.
Okay.
I'll reach out to you as we start to get things lined up and go after the insurance company. Again, it will take a little bit. Please be patient with
Well,
us.
it's been since what? the
Yeah,
hurricane.
but they're letting some of you people like this drag, and it's way too close to rainy season again. That's not fair.
Yeah, well, it would be nice to get it before it, like, May or June when you start getting downpours.
Get contact information, claim number,
Yep.
and
Do you have that claim number yet? Did you
I
find
don't
that?
have to look it up. I can email it to you.
Yeah.
On my card, you can do that.
you can email her and she can respond.
Dude, wow. I'm thinking I'm in March already.
This is Mike. Mike's the project manager too.
I'm the area manager over here.
Yeah.
These are my projects
I'm on his team.
going on. All right. Good deal. So you guys found some damage?
Oh my God. Go up on that roof while we got the letter. Just walk up and look.
Is there, well, to get
Slide insurance, UPC. She's had coverage extended. Someone passed away that was in charge early.
She owns
She's
the
in
estate.
charge.
Okay.
We need to pursue slide with basically, there's so much damage on this one, it could be handled without an attorney easily.
Okay.
So just document it really good, maybe get an engineer's report, but honestly, I don't even think you'd need it.
I don't even up the damaged ones. We went over when I was up there. I went ahead and went over. As you see across the street, you can see that we're doing 2 of the units.
Yeah.
Okay. There's lines in tile roofs where you can start and stop tile. That's where that ridge covers that gray area right up the ridge. That area is what was coming off on yours in the back.
Yeah.
But you can't split that unit and that unit because there's a flat wall there. There's a flat roof. So you have to split along the lines. That's why he's asking you if you know them.
Yeah.
We could get them involved. We could cover this whole roof of your roof alone. This is a quad, and there's over 25%.
I'm gonna talk to her.
Yeah, there's a door lock on it. Looks like, do they even live there? Anybody? They are home?
I think so.
They might be homely. Okay, and we'll put a new roof on it. Now what we'd like to do is do the whole quad,
Yeah.
but we can do you and your neighbor just like that.
A couple of those have done that in this subdivision. I've seen it where they did the whole roof.
Yeah.
But at the time, they said you have to all agree to do that.
Could you make sure when you email me to state this is the next door neighbor next to me, their name and number, and here's the other two's name and numbers.
Yeah, I can get that.
If you could do that,
Yep.
I'll reach out to them, let them know what we're in the process of doing, let them know we are going to go ahead on this. As soon as we get an approval, if you guys want to get involved now, then we can get a hold of their insurance company.
All right.
All right.
That and I get the claim number information.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Or by the insurance, my name's Lee. I'm the owner of our RCA. And we were just up there. Yours had 100-mile-an-hour winds and a lot of damaged tile. The thing about it is that these roofs are 18 years old. And I don't know if you've heard about the people with roofs getting dropped by their insurance.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
That'll happen, and you got real legitimate damage. So what we do for our customers when they're neighboring our builds is we go ahead and take pictures, put together a free inspection estimate, and like originally the insurance tried to pay for repairs on hers. They said your roof's damaged, but it's not replacement.
This is her roof. Right now, I just made this video. Every one of those tiles can be picked up and thrown. They're not even glued down. Look,
Yeah, no, I've had my glued down.
redone.
But
It's all that.
just because they're glued down, what happens is when the tiles are lifted in wind chatter, the fasteners, they're lifted a little bit, and there could be space between the nails, but there's also cracks and mortar cracks and loose tiles. So even though that you basically repaired your roof, it's just temporary repair. It was something that was to basically stabilize your home. That's your responsibility. You did a good job. It's not going to prevent you from getting what basically is physically damaged legitimately covered just because you did a temporary repair. Just like, you know, different as putting a piece of peel and stick over the damage. And so, what's your insurance carrier?
United Services Automobile Association.
Okay, great. Is it did you have a pension with them or something like that?
I have what?
Was that from Michigan? Would you have a pension associated with that? I've never heard of that one.
Your roofing insurance is an auto insurance company?
Yeah, but yeah.
Well, yeah.
Property
USAA.
ownership, yeah.
It's a large insurance company.
Yeah, auto owner.
USAA.
Yeah,
Oh.
USAA. Okay. Yeah, USAA is an easy insurance company to work with. they're not out of business. There's like the one over here that we have to go through the state because they're out of business. So yours is good.
Yeah.
Have you done a claim? Did you?
No. My experience with them is I own more than one house, and they get that number of houses times what my claim was back in increased premiums that they recover in subsequent years, and I need insurance. So
Your other homes, are they here?
No.
So you don't have any more in the hurricane area?
No.
So you have no claims with your insurance since Ian on this roof at all?
No, he hadn't filed a claim.
No claims. I've done repairs.
But the way it works here in Florida,
Self-insured.
they raise the rate by zip code. So you're prevalent here because you had storms
Well,
10
they do
years
about claims.
by zip code and property insurance. By zip code because basically it's an act of God. They can't individually raise rates based on an individual claim.
It's
An act
Florida,
of God.
it's
Well,
Florida
yeah,
law.
it's Florida rules, and now they can say, hey, you have an 18-year-old roof, and if you don't replace
They
your
drop
roof,
you because they don't rate policies here.
that's
anymore.
right. That's right. That's right. Now, USAA has not been doing this treacherous stuff that some of these other insurance companies have, but your roof is at 18 years. At 20 years, that'll be 2 years past the storm, and it'll be easier for them to do that. Now, if you have damage and we can document it, would you want it covered?
Potentially, yeah. Don't you have a certain amount of period of time to put
2 years.
Because they reach out after a storm.
Yes.
The USAA will reach out
Correct.
and ask me if I have any damage. I've never responded.
Correct.
One
So-
way or the other.
So you have 2 years after a hurricane,
Yeah.
and the damage was hidden. You can't see them from the ground. And you actually, you had a repair roofer, and there's a lot of roofers that are unfamiliar with the deflection, the lift, all these different issues that happen. So they cover up damages with repairs that could have been covered for replacement. They didn't know any better.
Yeah.
But that just because they did that doesn't mean your claim isn't still going to be paid.
Well, talk to the other people here, and
We're going to do it.
Can I get your name and number? So
sure.
I'm gonna jump up there and take some pictures, and we'll go from here. All right, grab the ladder.
To document it.
Well, we put together a photo documentation report of each elevation. It's going to have an estimate for replacement, and then we physically send it to USAA.
Yeah, but you're going to lift up some tiles? Is that what you're going to do? Or what?
No, I'm just going to take pictures of basically the outside of the tile, and the way it works is if with 1 or 2 fingers, you go to the tile and you can lift like this, like with no pressure, like that. Then the tile is.
Yeah, well, I've had my ridge tiles glued down. I don't want them lifted up.
Okay, don't lift on the ridge tiles. Just test the field.
That cost me some money.
No, don't worry about that. We got you. Hers was completely whenever he lifted. I mean, and that's good that you handled that.
Well, those dry out. The
there's-
adhesive dries out.
Yeah, it does.
I know of 2 already
Yeah.
on his ridge because I walked over.
Just take pictures of it. Don't lift on it.
I'm saying there's 2 I know of that I went with 1 finger when I done, so they moved. You can see them, they're not even dried in.
What's your address?
11109 Vitello.
And there's a lot of damage.
Yeah, but Lee,
Show them the pictures.
if an inspector came and we did a roof,
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
come and checked it, he wouldn't pass us.
No, it wouldn't work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here in the shade. That was your neighbor. And this is starting of yours. You've got cracks like this all over your roof. Some of them are far enough. That first one I showed you, I put my finger through above this tile. Let me show you when I pull that.
Yeah, but if they're cracked,
That's just that was one finger.
what qualifies for a replacement? Because the tile is not keeping the water out.
No, it's the underlayment. It's the deflection. It's when the tile's doing this, the wind chatter. What happens is the fastener is lifted, and when a lot of times you find it's actually lifted out of the screw hole.
broke.
So there's no nail, no fastener in the hole. So the underlayment, in order to address it, we got to replace all the underlayment. We got to go over the top. So in Florida, if 25% of the roof is damaged, the whole roof has to be replaced.
Let me explain,
And-
I think, what you're asking.
Yeah.
What we're telling you is on these tile roofs especially, the weight of each tile will settle on the roof and look great. You can even walk
Well,
on
I'm
it.
not talking about cosmetics.
Right.
My
No, I'm saying
understanding.
The
Yeah.
underlayment. It's the underlayment. So it's the lift and
Connection
deflection.
of all your tiles, you have enough tiles that are not connected that if a heavy wind came, they would go first. And once those tiles go on a tile roof, the wind gets underneath the next tile, and that's when they all start to go.
And if that tile is like he's talking about, the fastener hole is exposed. So what he's talking about is right, but it's actually the place where the hole is in the roof,
Yeah.
where water will come in.
Right.
That's the underlayment.
Yeah.
And so because
Do you see that from the outside, or do you have to go inside to see the
Well-
water intrusion?
we do need to get in the attic and see, but
That's where a screw should be holding that tile. See the hole? Can you see that that's a tile?
Yeah.
And that's my finger?
Yeah.
That's another tile along your ridge.
Yeah.
And underneath one, the glue's supposed to hold it down. There should be a screw in there. What he's telling you is that when the wind moves,
how are y'all doing?
Good, thanks, the weather's gorgeous.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Can't help but have a good day.
No. We're replacing this roof because the insurance company paid for damage. Most people don't think their roof is damaged, but many of the people are replacing their roofs. Are y'all here full time?
Yeah, a couple of years ago I had to have my valley done.
Yes. So when Ian came through,
Yeah,
there was a lot of wind here.
yeah.
We're doing inspections for everybody. Which one's yours?
Oh, I'm way down that way. But
Okay.
it's okay, it's been inspected.
Everyone has been inspected, but roofs that are 18 years old like yours are getting dropped.
all this is saying you will use us if you go through the work.
No.
But basically,
You have a card?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, the main thing is that once you allow us permission and we move forward and speak to USAA, that it wouldn't cost you more than your deductible. And your deductible could be $5,000. And the way it works is simple.
Okay.
Once you get an approval, they subtract $5,000 from the amount of money they pay you. And then that's the amount that we do the roof for.
Yeah.
So what this does is it says when I do the report and we go forward,
That's not what that says. So
it says contingent upon approval, we get to do the job. It says contingent upon approval, inspect and document the condition of the roof.
communicate directly with my insurance company. Okay, there's point one out of all these. Obtain with my insurance company. No, we crossed that out. Expedite the paperwork required by my insurance to release the funds. I don't know what that means. Proceed with the repairs upon 30 days of approval and funding. Yeah, upon funding, I will execute a contract.
With our RCA, us.
The way I do things is you probably give me some references. I call people up and say, yeah, we're happy. So right here, I'm not ready to commit until, you know, you've called some things to my attention that now I'm worried about, and I would be willing to entertain you, and thing is, you know, everything at this point sounds good. I always do my due diligence.
No problem.
I never signed anything on day one, and when I have, I've been burned.
Well, don't worry about it. Listen,
I'm 80 years
you're in
old.
good
I've been
hands.
burned a couple
You're
times.
in great shape.
Honest to God, the only reason that we really concentrated quickly on the rest of this building is because the lady on the end unit really has damage, needs it, and once we assessed that, she said, hey, we got to all do together. I said, will you give me their numbers? And that's why I told you when you got your vehicle.
Well, she's wrong that we don't all have to do it together.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Because
we
right
did-
there, you're only doing half.
That's right.
Right.
Are you putting a ridge in anywhere?
Yeah.
There's ridges in a tile roof.
Yeah, the ridge is going to connect the tile roof. While I was gone. What happened while I was gone?
Fred,
Yeah.
he just said as soon as you get things going, call me. He'll either pay for it himself or
He's in.
Well,
She's in.
Oh yeah, the damage on her roof. Remember when we
She's
walked-
404?
Yeah, right?
What's that?
She's 404.
Yeah,
No,
she's
304. She don't have the end unit.
Okay.
But why wouldn't the end unit go at that point? I mean, come on, lady.
Well, let's go.
There's a 100-foot square foot difference between the two inside units and the ends.
All right.
She just said that because she used to own it. She sold that to that lady.
Okay.
Okay, so roof wise, I don't know if there's 100 square. I don't know if that's if that's another square difference. Because she was, if she doesn't, you know, full roofs, when we split them between each other. Are you saying those two together was 44?
Hey, look, the biggest lesson here is that when you're building a job, this is your car lot. I mean, right now, there's no better time to sell a roof than when we're building a job. Come in here before damn 8 o'clock, we get it dried in, we're looking sharp. We create a buzz like this.
Dude, I'm still
line
knocking
up
the
4 in a row.
neighborhood over by me tomorrow during Saturday, because we'll all be there. That's a gold mine over there. That's where I got that one retail job.
The thing about it is using roofing redline in this neighborhood would really be useful because there's so many people in between to go back to. You just
It'd be
need
really
to,
nice if one of us knew how to use it.
well, where there's a will, there's a way. When it comes to old guys and technology,
No, you don't know how to use it. And he don't know how to use it. I've called. I already went to Hansel and I said, Hansel, that's why I came to your office that day. I said, I'm gonna go right to the man. Hey,
I don't
man,
know how to use the app
Hansel
that I
tells me-
designed.
Oh no, if you do, then that's what I said. It'd be good if we know how to use it.
What's the question?
Papa home. When I was I pulled up to my homes on that list with Redline open, and it was already hit. Somebody had already put it on roofing Redline from us.
Ooh, Mike's already got them in his opportunities.
I put stuff in right away.
He doesn't fuck around. All right, so that's the one we just got on the edge, right?
No, we didn't get that end.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't. We got this end.
I know, but you did
No, he's
talk
the-
to him.
He's 09.
Oh, he's 09.
We haven't talked to the lady on. Remember, he said to us. He told us all about him. He said this lady on the end's got a son that's a roofer, and he came and did some repairs for her. So whether or not we're going to get her on board or not, I don't know.
That's right. All right. Now
I'm saying, why don't you let me pop my drone up and I'll scoot down here right now,
Go.
about 30 feet up, and
Yeah.
look at the roofs, and we'll see shingles and go, there's one, let's go to this one.
Yeah, get your drone up and I'll walk down the road. We'll call it a drone blitz. And just get your drone up behind me and just cover me. I'm gonna hit a rocky run, and then I'm gonna hit everybody on the run. I'm gonna go live.
Everybody's doing pretty well. I don't know why they had problems, but
Well, they had
I haven't
leaks
seen
and there
anybody
was-
else get repaired. Or
There was
replaced.
damage, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, if maybe your guy wants to have it checked, I'll check it. Hello. We're putting on a tile roof, and that right there is a TU plus underlayment, and it's good for literally 50 years. Now it's a peel and stick, so it sticks directly to the wood. But the roof was paid for by the insurance because of wind damage. This wind damage is on her roof. It was unbelievable. Are you in the one right here?
No, I'm in the one down there.
Yeah.
The one with the garage door.
Were you here for the storm?
No, I bought after.
Okay. All right, great.
So the roof checked when I bought the house. They didn't seem to have a problem except the age.
Oh yeah, so that's the problem with the old roofs.
Yeah.
They probably overlooked a little bit of damage from Ian.
Yeah.
They did, but there has been other high wind dates, and the bottom line is you're going to have to pay for your roof soon because it's an 18-year-old roof.
Yeah.
And so while we're
A roof
here,
that's supposed to last 50 years is...
yeah, the Florida doesn't last 50 years. But what we can do is, I'll do a quick inspection, I'll document the damage, and we can see they got a basically replacement cost benefits from their insurance because they had damage. And you have the same damage. We've had other storms, but we're doing it with everybody. So we'll basically kind of start. What insurance company is it?
Well, they're kind of pushing me around too.
Oh, good.
I was with Citizen and now I'm with Slide,
Yeah.
I think. I guess it's some company they're bringing from out of state.
Yeah, that's the same insurance as these other companies. We're down here. I'm gonna make yours next. You're the one on the end right there.
Garage.
Okay. What's your name?
Lee?
Lee Haight. Nice to meet you, Miss Hanson. I'll see you here in just a minute.
Here's the crazy thing. When the guy was up on the roof, he should have come and said something to me because I have tiles in my garage.
But that's that was your tile repair guy that came out here to repair, because everybody up here did repairs. Those guys aren't looking to do a roof over. They're not trying to save your roof. They're trying to do as much as they can of your deductible in their pocket.
This was about 6 years ago when there was a leak in the roof. And
Irma.
Yeah, there was a good rain then, but
you know, I think there was an issue with the vents, and one roof company came out and said, oh, it's in your valley, it's $2,700. I said, no, thank you, and talked to my neighbor, and I said, because I was new here, I said, have you had issues with your roof? She said, oh yeah, a guy came and he did 12 of us. He did the vents and another thing. And I said, okay. So he came out and he looked at the roof. He took pictures in the crawl space, on the roof, came down and talked to me, and he said, it's not in the valley, it's your vents, and it's the skylight. So for $600, he took care of my...
That's all he did for the money for people.
You've been very nice. We've been speaking, and you could be super nice and pay all your bills, but the insurance company doesn't care about that.
Right.
All they care about is risk.
Right,
So
of course.
they'll drag you out a little bit and say, okay, we're going to charge her a super high premium, but we know this roof is a risky one to insure.
Yes.
That you're going to pay all your bills,
Right.
and then a letter comes one day saying, hey, thanks for
Yep.
everything, it's been great, but we're not going to insure you.
Scare tactic's not going to work with me.
Well, that's it's
The only thing that's going to work is if somebody goes up on the roof and they bring back pictures and they tell me it needs to be done.
but this is like having a car lot.
I get it.
You're not even cold
Look
calling
at me.
whenever you're doing
I
a
get it
job.
now.
You get it now. You get it? You get how easy this is
I
compared
got
to...
you. I've been humping on my own. I've been knocking doors. Tomorrow, I'm not coming here to rebuild. My whole fucking neighborhood is loaded with houses being rebuilt.
Huh?
Inside now. And I've talked to several. That's where I got that retail. But I know they'll be here on Saturday.
We just got... Let's
be
count
people
them up. Let's count them up. Let's count them
Two
up.
pods.
Hold on, we got
Two four tops.
2 4-tops, 8 deals.
This lady didn't talk to us. Her son's over here.
Yeah, so that's 3 out of 4 on that. And
I think we got Richard signed with
so
you and the lady next
we
door.
got 5.
These two will go.
Yeah, 5 deals.
The lady wouldn't sign with me. Hey, she'll
Oh no, it's all good, dude.
She's good
to go, dude.
And he's all state now.
Yeah.
I mean, State Farm. State Farm now.
You won't believe this.
He can't remember the
Old
name.
man got his contract signed. What happened to me, dude? What happened to me?
Yeah. I wish you were filming that in there as I was signing my guy and Lee got stumbled stuck.
What?
She said no.
I got stumble stuck.
Well, she goes, let me just read it. And I tried to help him. I said, ma'am, that's not a contract. He just signed it. It's really just awarding us the contract if we get you approved. She goes, oh, I want to read it.
No, she was cool, dude.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
was cool. She'll come
she's
around.
definitely not holding us back.
No, she's in.
She's completely in.
We do Richards.
And
we're doing them
she
both.
just wanted to see me have a little respect so that she could read it because she couldn't.
I'm telling you, when I flew my drone, now I understand the story. A repair guy came in here.
I screwed everybody.
He screwed everybody. He came in and he goes, what's your deductible?
Hey, now you get it.
Mine's less than that.
Hey, when they say they already have a
roofer.
roofer,
Calling insurance.
when they say they already have a roofer or they've already got a repair, now what do you say?
Yeah. By who? We just do a claim? You got a repair on the tile roof? Can't repair these stuff. They don't make them anymore.
Oh my God, we got them all trained up now. Hey, look, man, we're doing
They
it
don't
live.
make them anymore.
He was getting leads. He was a car salesman. He was afraid of knocking doors. Now he's beating me in the door knocking game, coming out with the contract, even though I got stumped by the old lady with the walker. Won't, not kidding.
Hey, you can cut this out later.
That's 5 deals.
He says I'm afraid of door knocking, but I built a direct mail company 20 years, all the way as far north as Chicago. And I served millions of mailboxes every month with hundreds of clients I door knocked, but they were business. This is different, but he's right. Door knocking works.
All right, you heard it from him.